Clearly.
Alright.
Ugh.
I push.
Oh, he heard you. I think he looked at my computer because I don't have my head. I didn't have my headphones in yet, and he just looked at the screen. Okay, all right, stop. You can stop.
No, Booch, you mustn't.
Ow! Okay, now you're scratching.
Attack. Sick'em boy.
Stop being annoying.
Don't listen to her, Booch.
Okay. Let's go. In the words of the wise Mario.
We left Edgeworth's office after being kicked out for being terrible people, and are going to the police department.
No.
Yes.
We were not kicked out. The girl was kicked out, and we happened to have to follow her because apparently we're her legal guardian right now.
Everything good on your end?
Yes. Yes, I'm rolling up.
Just flapping some aluminium something or other?
No. My poster fell over, and I didn't want Pooch to step all over it, so I got up and rolled it up. So he would.
Alright. February 22nd. Police Department. Entrance. We're finally here. God, I wish you had a car. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? And why are you making me walk everywhere?
Okay, well, I mean, beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. I didn't make you walk.
You did.
And traffic wasn't
you
even
took the
that
taxi.
bad.
You closed the
Traffic
door before I
wasn't
could get in. You had me running alongside you the entire way.
Oh, maybe. Well, I'll say this. You did bully me to the point of wanting to jump out of a 12-story window, so let's call it even.
I don't bully. All I ever do is conduct science.
Uh-huh. The police department, huh? Maybe I should put in some kind of harassment.
I could do that. I have
report.
witnesses of you making me run along the side of the taxi.
I didn't tell you to follow me. I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door.
So that's where we've been.
Hold on. What's that?
Well, let me do a quick science. You know what? I don't want to. I don't want to do science. That's disturbing. Why?
No. Are you sure? You were so excited. You were so eager to do your little sciencey stuff. Wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. Is AKA Sonic. They're trying to make him the police mascot. It's not going so well.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police.
I know, I basically do their job from time to time.
Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
You may know him from Nintendo.
I think you mean Sega.
Or Sega, right. God, it's because he's in...
Not that smart. You knew one thing about the police.
Shut up. It's because he's in...
You followed up with
that.
Shut up. This is why we can't compliment you. It goes right to your head and then your output.
Stop it. I actually never played a... Shut up! I never actually played a Sonic game, but I do know... my only real experience with Sonic is him in Smash, not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness.
In Smash is Nintendo. Like, of course, I used to... Yeah, he's in, like, I think all of that. He was in Brawl, and he's in Ultimate. I know that. But I watched the show. God, did you ever watch the Sonic animated TV show?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've played a couple.
Not the one with Jamal White, but the
Sonic DX or something like that. I think.
Yeah, it might have been Sonic DX.
Sonic DX. No, I think it was DX.
Yes. And I've been wanting, I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to watch Sonic Boom because I've seen clips and it's their meta humor is kind of on point.
I can't get a read on whether or not those clips make the show better. Like if those clips are representative of the show, or if those clips are just like
They're the
diamonds in
gems.
rough, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like I can never like some people are like, oh no, yeah, it's actually this good, and then other people are like, no, it's like 3 scenes that are funny, but everything else is just whatever. I can't. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Maybe it is Sonic X. That's the one that I've seen. Sonic
Right.
X.
So that was what I was really into.
Yeah.
I used to
Sonic
sing
X,
the
too.
theme song all the time. So funny. That in the Kirby animated show, I think,
I don't
or
think I
like
ever
things
finished
from
the
that.
Kirby. I've seen some episodes of it, but I don't think I've ever watched the full way through. Sonic X I have, and I've done.
I wouldn't even go as
played,
far
like,
as this.
1 or 2 of like the side-scroller games way back when on like a Game Boy SP or like a Game Boy Advance maybe. And I've played, I think, like 1 or 2 of the 3D ones.
Right.
The weird
I wouldn't even go as far as to say that I've seen all of Sonic X. I watched like a lot of it when it was come on TV from time to time, but like I never watched all of it. I know for a fact.
I know. I
But
watched all of it.
anyway, forget about the Blue Badger. Yeah. Anyway, there's a reason. Forget about it.
Someone appears to be dancing with this blue badger, of which you seem to be a gigantic fan of. Oh,
Right.
and he noticed me. I'm just gonna step
Please-
behind you.
Please be Gumshoe or someone that we know dancing with the Blue Badger. He sure is running over here fast. Do you think it's the Meekins? Oh, okay. This was me? Yes. Hey, pal. Well, what are you doing here? You didn't see me dancing with the Blue Badger, did you? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. God, I think for a second we thought you were dead after hearing Detective was found dead in a coach car.
You do seem to be the
specifically-
only detective, so.
Yeah. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? Not, you got some good moves, not gonna lie.
Debatable.
What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll help you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Detective, here's why he's hurt his badge.
Yes, we do. We just have to remind you. I can never get a read on Gumshoe. I don't know if he remembers or not.
Yeah, he called Larry for a while. He thought we were butts. I don't know.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. I had one that I picked off of the ground, but then you took it from me. Now all I have are these stickers.
Wait, speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
No, I mean, I found it and then you took it from me.
Anyway, I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Yeah, allow me to introduce you to the suspect's sister. Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime, so... She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
But
Dude,
what
I
if the
know.
evidence
I
is-
can't get rid of this small child,
what if the
no
speech
matter
is
how
a
hard I
lie?
try. I try to ditch her in the taxi and she's still following me around. She's bullied me, like, to death, almost. Like, all day.
Scientifically speaking, I am much faster than most humans.
What's up? Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
Why is your necktie so loose?
Emma, you just don't understand the beauty behind the loose necktie. You wouldn't understand. All right. Anyway, she's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
They call me a Moto. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? with science. Do it scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down.
Why?
Well, one, you're loud and annoying. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these
Well,
days.
if you guys weren't always faking evidence or finding fake evidence, it wouldn't be such an issue. If only you did things scientifically. Allow me to present my proposal on the new judicial system.
Be honest!
So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, me? Oh, well, nothing, really.
I see
They
you
kicked
had
me
the-
out of...
Oh no. Poor Gumshoe. I see you have the moves, Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, well, I got moves like Jagger. But they kicked me out of criminal affairs. My moves were too powerful. Everyone else had weak moves. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time?
Oh, great.
Well,
First, an inadequate lawyer, now an inadequate detective. I wish I tried.
hey, Gumshoe is like, you know... Gumshoe is like, he may not be... What's the name?
You're really selling me on this right now.
No. Oh, he's a little confused, but his spirit's there.
Alright, well, if his spirit's there, then what happened?
Oh, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. That's what it is.
I know things are busy right now. I mean, my sister's niece and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Okay.
Well, if it wasn't gonna be my sister, it's probably gonna wind up being Edgeworth someday.
Hey, quiet you!
Quick
You would
glance at
never.
Phoenix. Just sideways glances. 1, 2.
Oh, was that to imply that he would murder Phoenix? I thought that was just a jab at his history, like, because he was accused of murder.
Oh, I mean, I guess that works as well. But I just see it more as her thinking that he would kill Phoenix someday.
He would never, if he wanted to have me dead, he would never have prevented me from killing myself 2 minutes ago. So there! Yeah, only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs right
Yeah,
now.
so you're like the bottom of the barrel. Just like this detective. No wonder you're such good friends. Scientifically speaking, that tracks. You are of the same social status.
Alright, I've had enough of you, alright? Edward told me to have faith in myself, so I'm gonna have faith in myself. You can just shut your pie hole. Yeah, you tell her, pal. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives, so they're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
Wait, he said the lowest ranking guy is the chief of detectives, so
He's just like a salary man of detectives.
yeah, but even so, that's still like sus. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Is there anything else you could be doing? You know, like your job. What is with people in this city not doing their jobs? There's Phoenix.
Hey.
This guy just dancing even though he's got the moves. It's not what he should be doing.
Hey, the chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. It's not my fault. It's not that I don't want to do work. It's that they're not giving me the work to do. Okay? And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy, and we still haven't cleared that up. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Interesting. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. I'm at the police right now. Man, it's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. I didn't even think of that. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him at Cooper?
Whoa, now I remember! Thanks for reminding me. Bruce Goodman! He's the
I was
victim!
gonna say, isn't he? Shucks, a good man died today. Yesterday.
Huh.
Whenever he died.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, I thought we heard that would work. Works so well on Venus.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Oh, really? That's nice. Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, I think I get it. Is it because... Well, maybe not, but... Like, defense attorney, like a shield, and then did they switch it up for him, I guess? I don't know how that works with it being broken. But, I don't know. I just think it's ironic that you would think, like, a defense attorney award would be, like, maybe a shield, right? Like, defend. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of those damn rumors. God, I wish they would just leave my Edgeworth alone. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. So, the car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. So, of course, someone's out there trying to frame my man again. God, I guess it's really...
What could have happened?
Yeah, we have to find out a little bit more about what's going on with Edgeworth, so, because apparently people can't leave him alone. Yeah, I guess we just try talking to him now. So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
So, trash at his job. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? And by we, I mean me. I'm carrying this key.
Remember that time where you were, like, wrong, like, with everything that we found? Anyway. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday.
As a matter of fact, I don't remember that. And I do science. I got a 97 on my science test yesterday, so I remember everything. And as a matter of fact, when we're done here, I'm gonna go celebrate my victory at the Security Guard Cafe.
I guess that 3% really means nothing. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Dr. Goodman was, let me just flip through my notes, killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... What is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Wait, so she called him to the parking lot. No, she called him to his office, and then...
Beat him up.
And...
Kick him.
What?
Kick him in the shin. Hey, come here if you're a man. And I'm gonna kick you.
Yes.
I'm gonna stab you.
I'm sure that was exactly what she needed to say to get him to come to the office. He's in a tough spot, again. Wait, who is he talking about again? Oh, of course he means Edward.
I guess it's been 2 months or so.
Yeah. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Most of them true. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, but he's changing! Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. What do you mean by strong ties to the higher-ups?
My sister talks about it all the time. Everyone and the higher-ups are sleeping with each other.
By sleeping, I mean pajama parties, because she didn't. That was the whole thing. Was like she didn't intellectually attracted, of course. There was no way.
Yeah, slumber parties. They're sleeping together. That's what she said. There's no way to get closer bonds than with a slumber party.
Right. Oh, of course, I would never. Of course, even if Lana Skye was trying to, seduce Edgeworth, she would be barking at the wrong tree. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Anyway. Pal, you seem to be... Well, anyway, it's only natural that people would be suspicious. I mean, I did know he was under the gun. I guess he didn't know how bad it was until today. He probably didn't know how bad it was until today. I doubt Edgeworth would have mentioned it. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And also probably because he gets the case against me. Knowing him, if he really wanted to, he could throw it like he did before, so... The parking stop, maybe?
No, it's the same thing as he
does
does
it
with his knife and his...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I think I just thought you did the knife twice.
No, yeah, it's
the detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police drama in action. Since no one's doing their jobs anyway.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
I was wondering about that. How did you get the rights?
Oh, what? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. I didn't need the rights. It's totally uninspired. You made this Detective Gumshoe. Suddenly that makes a lot more sense. The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. I am not a philosophy person, but that's deep. Work of art.
That's work of art.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Detective Gumshoe's letter of instruction adds to the court record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Scientifically speaking, that is accurate.
Alright. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. I said, hey, you do that, your suit will get cold, buddy.
Oh, that's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I think that guy's faking. Or maybe he wasn't saluting and was wiping tears from his eyes. Why can't you be that funny?
Edgewood thinks I'm hilarious, and they make a good pair too. I'm sure they're just good friends.
Well, I'm sure you make Edgeworth cry all the time from laughter. Mr. Ray, do you know why control cars? What, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea why.
Well, I think they're designed after a panda. I was expecting some science, but alright.
I was expecting actual like a fun fact,
Yeah,
but
actually, the contrast between red and blue and black and white offers a sort of something. Nah, just
a panda.
not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. I'll get to it eventually after I revamp the judicial system.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We've just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want to set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. Because it's not me.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Also, you will now be my prime suspect if any cookies go missing from my cookie jar.
I'm 4 steps ahead of you. I burned off my fingerprints when I was 6. On purpose.
Jesus.
Totally by accident with a scientific experiment.
Really? On purpose when you were 6?
You have no proof for science. I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. You know, with all the police and criminals.
I don't know if this is all that exciting. Also, you should probably stop romanticizing crime.
Sure it is. Look at those 2 officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Or they broke down a door and stopped a drug ring.
I think they're just dating. I thought they were talking about the weather. Okay, so they just didn't.
I was gonna say, check it off. Oh, there we go.
The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
Oh no. Maya? Why are you on there?
Jeez.
You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. I don't
Gee.
There's a point. Does she?
Is it because they're like those sketched posts? Like, and she's maybe saying that they look. I don't know, but I've seen some that look that they could be people, just not someone I would recognize. What does that say on the? It looks like crossed out $20 and.
Hey, look here. Looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe $20.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus. Money. Oh.
I feel like we shouldn't have read this.
I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. Jesus Christ, I need to take him out to lunch or something sometime.
I sure hope he doesn't have a daughter with 5 stomachs. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator and how much I belittled him for being bad at his job. I mean, I knew I was right, but this is just painful.
That's such a... I like that detail. They didn't have to do that in it. It's kind of sad, but it's funny.
It's very fitting. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office on the Grand parking lot.
Looks like the investigation is still going.
I gotta be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. This probably isn't that detective, but whatever. Or that marshal, but...
I think it is.
I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, sugar. Out. Well.
Oh. Okay. I have a theory, but... Is it just me, or was she kind of talking like that detective guy did, the marshal?
I mean, it wasn't...
I guess it wasn't, but it was it seemed like there was a hint of some slang there. I don't know. I thought maybe she could secretly be like, I don't know, Western or country or something, and she puts up this kind of front, like this elegant front. Because she does seem like kind of like she goes the extra. Yeah, well, she not even like a weeb. Seems like she goes the extra mile to look flashy, with like the fur coat and the hoop earrings and the choker. Even if the choker has like a weenie on it, you know what I mean. And that even the hat, like if you think about the way the
weenie.
Yes, of course. And if you take away the rice balls on her hat, like it looks like she could be.
Clearly a Yakima hiding under there.
Yes, I don't remember what voice I gave her actually. Still here?
Ah, hello. You don't sound the same. Maybe.
What a surprise looks! Didn't I mention?
First she sounded like a cowboy.
I know. I'm gonna make her sound like a
I can't. You did.
Southern Belle.
You did an accent for her last time, and I don't remember what it was.
I did. I don't remember what I think it might have been like a European. It might have been a European one.
Yeah,
but
it was. What was it yesterday?
But I don't care anymore because this is quality little cutscene. I don't know, but I think this one might be more fitting now because she said something like, "I'll be in this pit till the sun sleeps." Like that just seems like a maybe I'm what do you call it, generalizing, but yeah, I don't know. And I think she might have ties to Marshall. Didn't she say her boyfriend's here?
She did, yes.
Maybe they're a couple, or
Edward's cheating on you.
No, they're definitely a couple. I've got a boyfriend.
Sips the tea.
Yeah, no, they're definitely dating.
Let me see.
So there you go. Somehow I knew. Oh, I read the line. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen.
I'm listening to
Just like I know what the daily special Friday every
gotcha.
week is. No, I'm pretty sure it was like a European.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. What you wanna do?
What happened to the security guard and her accent? Oh.
Hey, howdy. What's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Patooey.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
There ain't enough bodies in this crime scene to catch my attention. We're gonna need a up body count here.
Oh boy.
You there, spiky head. Come closer. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for the men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
Dude, we already know you're from West LA. You're not fooling anyone.
From a different time. It's not from where, but when. I think he's asleep.
Okay, well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
Sure.
So we
I'll
show him the
punch you.
thingy? No, that's not what I meant.
There's something I wanted to ask you. Listen to me. You have to look into my eyes for this to work. His hat's too wide brimmed. I can't give him the puppy eyes.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters go right into this spittoon.
I'm not interested. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog.
You watch your mouth.
He holding a birthday party or something.
No?
Look, where it should say introduction, it here does say invitation.
I think he just miswrote it.
I think that
he
you
tries.
thought I couldn't read because I come from a time when reading wasn't common. Well, I'll have you know that I'm a learned man.
Dude, he tries. Anyway, why am I getting all defensive here? Detective Gumshoe can defend himself.
No worries. If nothing else, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. More so than a blood test would. I guess I'd better let y'all in. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
That's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. So I'm guessing the detective's more highly ranked than a patrolman, right? Yeah.
It's like a B-cop versus a detective is higher ranked than like a B-cop, yeah.
Gotcha. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Is that crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Scientifically speaking, I'm picturing the ranks in my mind. Well, folks, the clues are gone. Welcome to my gold strike. Be like a settler, strike out from lands unknown. Manifest destiny.
Oh yeah, that aged well.
Nanny, we all strive for that nuclear family. Old-fashioned words and sayings. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Shall we do this hootenanny hot dog cow wash?
Please stop, and please do not compare.
I'm gonna get a big
this
hat.
to something more. You're gonna what?
I'm gonna get a big hat.
Oh, all right. I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled and discarded.
You don't want to go to Detective Gumshoe's birthday party? I'm telling.
No, I definitely want to go to his birthday party, but anyway.
compadre. Count 3 and then we draw.
What? Guns are illegal in Japan / like.
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Tejas.
You're from West LA. Remind
But
me
my
of this
soul
text.
is from Tejas. 5:12 p.m. Yes, I am capable of reading military time, also known as your 24-hour clock. The prospector's bright red steed came in out of the trot, real slow like. Trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse.
Did you call her your Madonna? Did you call Edward the prince? Are you hating on Edward? Anyway, what you mean is...
The only thing I'm hitting on is the radar.
Okay, the killer intended to use Edward's car all along.
Alright, compadre, time to shoot you again.
Stop.
A toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you do with a shield? Toy 9 maybe, something to compliment it. That ain't gonna save you from my quick draw. Mr. Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, did you call him a boy? You don't like...
What else can I say?
It broke up, but I'm gonna assume you said something rude about Edgeworth. You don't like him, right? We get the point.
When I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. You have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. That doesn't make it any less important.
And now he's a patrolman. I guess he got demoted.
I guess so.
Note to self: prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. This must be a one-off situation. Surely this isn't something that's reflective of the entire government structure.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
They've gotten cheaper with every passing year. I tell you, them folks at the top of the government, they're always taking out their big bonuses and using the subsidies for fucking paying off themselves, while us, the little guys at the bottom, don't get nothing. You know, the last time teachers got a raise was back when this land was untamed.
Oh, alright. I didn't expect us to get suddenly cool. Anyway.
Was that some sort of police passport? You know, back in my day when this land was free, we didn't have to have no ID saying where we could not go. We just went because the world was
So,
unknown.
this is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, he found it a good distance away from the crime scene.
Good distance from this rat hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Tejas. That place is so fucking big it could be its own country, and it rightfully was at one point.
Oh my god, of course you're racist. Anyway.
Tejas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town. Tiny little evidence and tiny little prosecutors and defense attorneys with their tiny little gremlin sidekicks.
Okay, you stop calling me tiny. I don't care if you call her a gremlin. Don't call me tiny.
The difference is a few yards, mate, compadre. If you think this is a fair distance from the crime scene, back in my day, we would carry bodies miles and miles away from when we initially shot them down in a draw. Note to self: if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Tejas. There's no better way to study than hang out with the pros. You know, there's so much more from this guy than I ever did from you, Phoenix.
Emma, you're dead to me. Anyway, let's...
I see your badge. Looks pretty round. Our badge is a star. A lone star shining in the nighttime sky. A beam of light illuminating even myself. Evildoers are weak against Starlight.
That's a sheriff's badge. It doesn't have anything to do with your job. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? I almost regret to ask.
Well, they're a tiny little man in a tiny little town with a population that's way too much for its spread of land. Everybody piling on top of each other. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. That's why Edgewood
Right.
is so old and you are.
Right now, you are my prime suspect. Be more specific, if you dare.
This little lassie, before she met you, she might have had only 2 years left, but now that she's hanging out with the likes of you, I reckon she'll grow old, because she'll be corrupt.
You? How dare you?
Phoenix, you're killing me, you're making... This guy, he seems... I don't know. Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a faster dog than now?
See, Emma, he called you a bitch.
Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me to tell you.
Yeah, he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. Okay, so far my theory about them dating isn't quite correct. But he called her baby, right? They were talking and he called her baby.
Unless she was like on the phone or something? It's kind of vague.
One of them called the other baby or something. I don't know.
One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. I'd respect the craft. It was a clean kill. Ain't no room for suffering as it should be. When you take down your shit. What's the prey? I guess. I guess that's how hunters refer to it, right?
Wait,
I'm trying to think if there was another one that like the cowboys would say.
yeah, I guess so.
I guess it would be like the prey victim. You don't let them suffer or struggle. You put them out of their misery right quick. Good cowboy. This here is the autopsy report.
Oh, thank God you were useful.
One knife wound died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Wait.
Half of 4 p.m.
Oh, an hour and a half.
Did he-
4.
That
What
within
if
an
Edgeworth
hour and
didn't
a half
show up
of
until-
4 p.m.
Oh, I guess
So
Edgeworth's
it could have
not
been
his.
killed.
Okay.
Yeah, that means it could have been what's an hour and a half before 4 p.m. It could have been at 2:30
No, wouldn't it have
or
been
5:30.
5:30? Right, yeah. Okay. Kind of weird. I know, which is not very clear. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
That's
Fuck,
not my
it's
mom
been
returning.
bad.
I'm just now.
I see you trying to intimidate me with you sicking them dogs out here. Let me tell you, I put down more than one dog in my day, and I won't hesitate to do it again.
You do it and you die.
Funny you should mention that, Ben, meaning you never seen the fence of your dog before. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. I don't even reckon they ever knew each other existed. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. That's about it.
Yeah, so there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. I guess no one in this department really is. But you're gone soft. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. Wasn't worth their time. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to shoot out at high noon. Speaking of, you there, lawyer detective man. You, me, 3 hours. I
will politely pass. Why is my sister see?
What did
Hi, Amy, hi. Please,
Hi.
I'm on the phone!
No.
Hi, Emmy.
AKA a Discord call.
Hello, Emmy.
Plant?
Do I want to see your plant?
Yeah.
Not what? You bring your plant to me, I guess.
very succulent. I painted the pot myself.
Oh, I see. Oh,
It's a succulent.
oh. It's got little nubs.
I know.
What kind of, is it called, that's
Hello!
it? It's just a succulent?
It's just a succulent.
Cool.
I don't know what the name of the succulent, but it's
When
pretty
did you get
sucky. I've had it for a while. My Ari's invited me to paint pots and plant succulents.
Well, you'll probably keep it alive longer than I kept alive my plant, so.
Yeah, she's a beaut. Mom said I could ask you, but I don't want to ruin your situation. Oh my god. But I don't want to ruin your situation. But I do have a lot of things to unpack. So I was just thinking it would go faster with 2 people. But I know you're on a phone call, so if you don't want me to bother you, that's fine too. I just did lug all this stuff downstairs from a 3rd floor and shove it into a car and then drive with my feet
So what
cramped.
you're saying is, I am being guilted into
I was
helping.
gonna say,
I'm
I
thinking
doing
if you
a
meet
real
me, come
classic
look at it that way.
there.
It would just be nice. Like I have a TV, microwave, fridge, and stuff. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm just saying that an extra hand.
We all know what she means by that, Diva.
We all know what she means. Alright, I guess I'll. Yes, I might be able to come back. Like I said, it might not be immediate that my mom starts on my hair or anything, so. But as far as helping Emmy get stuff out of the car, that I will have to help with apparently.